I just spent like 5 minutes messing with this tripod and it still doesn't feel even to me. But I give up. Anyway, time for some cross stitch. Welcome to the channel, or welcome back. How have you been? I hate February, but it's all about over. So at least I got that going for me. So here's the latest progress. I started on one of the mountains in the background. I think the last time I worked on this was last week at the craft castle. Hi, Craig. Even though you're not watching this. So let's do it to it. It is Saturday afternoon. Yeah. Definitely Saturday. Definitely afternoon. What day is it? I think it's the 28th. Yeah, it's the 28th. So tomorrow is March, which will hopefully be better than February. Not that like nothing happened. Nothing was particularly bad. It's just February is just the shittiest month of the year. And I'm super ready for it to be over because at least like March you start seeing glimmers of spring. And I'm really ready for it to not be winter anymore. Like, I love snow. I like winter because you can always put more layers on. Excuse me. And I don't sweat as much. But I'm ready for spring. So, what are we going to work on today? Probably more of the mountains. Okay, more needles. I'm just trying to get a little bit organized here. So, I've got many projects I want to work on this weekend. I want to work on this. I'm really ready to start something new, but I also hate doing more than one thing at a time. So I don't know how that's going to go. I probably won't start just yet, but I'm debating between two patterns. So maybe I'll do a short or something and people can vote. Anyway. So yeah, I want to get started on I want to get through this so I can get started on my next project because it's nice to actually finish things, which is like, I don't know, like 77 to 80% of the reason why I started this channel. So I would actually work on things more often and hopefully finish things more often. I also have, which I might do another video on, I bought yarn somewhat recently for hats, and I have not had much success with hats recently. I tried to make this one pattern at least twice. I do not have a hat yet. I've had to frog it both times because I just keep messing it up. So I have another pattern from Pearl Soho, and I have yarn to go with it in really pretty colors. So, and today I went to the local yarn store because I needed knitting needles, and all I bought was the knitting needles that I need and some stitch markers, so I'd hit the threshold to get a stamp. But that's it. I did not buy yarn. Go me! I'm very proud of myself because normally if I go into the yarn store, I'm spending way more money than I should. So I try not to go very often, but I needed the knitting needles. So let me get started. Gotta take off the glasses. So yeah. Okay, so I've got so I want to get started on hats. So I do like having projects, like different projects to work on. So I want to get started on the hat. I've also got, so I I may have mentioned before, like 97 times, that I'm going to see BTS in August in Baltimore, thank God. But if you're unfamiliar with like the K-pop community, and I will admit I'm not fully all that familiar myself, but one of the things that folks tend to do as like a, I guess like a community building um, aspect, at least that's how it feels to me, is to make little like freebie gifts to give out to other fans at shows. So I finally figured out. Originally, I was going to try and make beaded bracelets, but I'm like, that's boring. Also, I'll only get like 5 done before I get really frustrated with it. So let me see if I can figure out something else. So I figured out that I want to make little. So, hang on. Okay, there we go. I want to make little felt heart pins that I'm gonna bead on the front and like stuff with a little bit of polyfill. So I ordered just a shitload of beads and some sequins, and I ordered some more letter beads, and I bought some felt and polyfill, and I think I have just beading needles, and I think the sequins are supposed to come in the mail today. I have more beads than I could possibly use, but I want to get started on that this weekend as well. I need to find a heart shape that I can use as a template to cut out the felt. I did some math, and the show is in August, so I've got March, April, May, June. I have 5 months. If I do at least 40 per month, which we'll see, I'll have 200 to give out, which I don't think is a whole lot for a show that's at a football stadium, but it's something, you know, especially with like handmaking stuff. Oh, shoot. That was not supposed to be that many stitches. Okay. See, this is what I get for yakking while I stitch. Hang on. Let me unstitch a bunch. So I have lots of projects to work on. I'm all very excited about all of them. I like having lots of different things to do. Because otherwise, as I've said, I'm also trying to, spend less time on the internet because being chronically online gets old sometimes. Um, so, but I'm hoping to make, I don't know, maybe I'll turn it into a tutorial once I figure out what I'm doing with the beaded hearts, beaded felt hearts. Or at least I finally figured out how to, not that I'm doing it right now, obviously, but I figured out how to, what am I supposed to do? 3, okay. 3. How to get a decent angle for filming like what I'm doing instead of having to hold it up and be like, look, I just messed up because I was talking. Okay, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And then further than that. Okay. All right. Now I'm back on track. So maybe I'll do that one as like a filming like that, and I'll not talk as much. I don't know, but I do like talking, so we'll see. I was also thinking about, so I first started trying to do like a downward angle type thing, so I could sit in my comfy chair, because let me tell you, this thing, not very comfy. And like, I was thinking about doing like a long video where I just like spend a couple hours, and then I could like post it at like 1.5 or something, but like not talk. Just like a watch me close to JSMR type thing, although I hate ASMR. But I couldn't get the angle to work with the tripod I'm using right now. But fortunately, slash unfortunately for me, I bought a second tripod before I found the one I'm using now that I actually like. I don't really like the second one, but it gets taller than this one. So I can get the camera up high enough to do like a downward angle. So maybe I'll do that. But for now, you get to look at my pretty face. So anyway, I guess I don't have a whole lot to talk about today. It's, it's really pretty outside today. Nice and sunny. I think it's going to warm up, although it's kind of chilly in here right now. Almost warm enough for sitting on the porch, but it's too early to sit on the porch. Also, all the porch furniture is still covered for the winter, so I'm not actually going to do that, but I'm really looking forward to when it gets nice enough to do that. I will definitely film some videos out there just because it's so nice out there. I love our back porch. It's really quite nice. And if we can get the screens fixed so we don't occasionally end up with trapped dead birds, that would also be awesome. Technically, that's only happened once. Probably we've ended up with birds out there 2 or 3 times, but typically I'm able to get them back out again. The one that unfortunately died, neither one of us noticed it out there. So, and on that morbid note, anyway, I'm like half blind with this thing today. I think it's because this thread is so light, so it's like I can't see. Oh, I should have done those. Son of a gun. I wonder. That's tough. I gotta try and, I guess, fill some of this in before I drag this over there. So maybe I'll do park this because it's long enough I can get some more out of it. And then I'll switch to this green. Okay, hopefully this wasn't too much noise. Okay. So that's 990. 471. So fun fact, I seem to be missing a thread. Just like a whole color that I don't have. Everybody say a quick prayer to whatever deity you pray to. Why doesn't this have a number on it? Crap. Okay, wow. So make sure, kiddos, when you go to buy your thread, you buy all the thread. I could have sworn. Alright, hang on. Okay, crisis averted. I did actually buy it. It's this really annoying neon green. I thought it was a darker green, but I was looking at the color on the chart and not the name, which is fluorescent green. So yeah, go me. That was a whole bunch. I thought I was going to have to go to Michael's and this, that, the other, and but at least I don't have to do that because I don't really want to leave the house again today. So now I just have to untie this in theory. I will say this stuff is something about, I guess, the way the... Why do I only have 3 strands? Shouldn't I have 4? Weird. I don't like this. Oh, there's 4. Okay. It's, I don't know, something about it. It doesn't work the same as the regular DMC does. I'm assuming it's something to do with the way it's, wow, I don't know, made or dyed or something. But Pete. It also, it doesn't like stay twisted together. It's very super annoying is what it is. So, but we'll deal. Okay. So, every time I let go of it, it separates again. Oh, well. And what, dear reader, did I do with my needle? There it is. Oh, shit. Batting 1,000 today, y'all. Batting 1,000. Although, honestly, it's been a pretty good day. I woke up early, but, like, I got up and, you know, did most of my Saturday chores that I normally do. You know, sheets are in the dryer, towels are in the wash. I still need to make my bed. And refill my pill case for the week. You see what I mean? This is a pain. But oh, look. I got a new needle setter. Yay. Okay. Let's try this. Yeah, I got up. I went out and got cash because I needed some cash. I went drop something off at the post office because I needed to drop something off at the post office. And I went to the Amish market and got a loaf of bread for Mom because she's not feeling well. Crappy. Got myself a couple of pretzels because, you know, that's a breakfast of champions right there. Son of a biscuit. Alright, we're gonna do something I don't normally do with cross stitching, and I'm just putting a knot in this because I'm over it. Alright. Typically, I don't knot floss. Is it unknotting itself? No, it's not. It's just looking stupid. But this green, this is like my nemesis when it comes to floss. So a knot it is. Yeah, I went and got pretzels. I bought a loaf of bread. Bought myself a sliced cheesecake for later. Cheesecake. And then I came back home and I got all that done before noon, which is fantastic. Now I'm doing this, which is also pretty fantastic. Yeah, that should be fine. I'm getting to a point where finding the holes in this Ada that I need to go through when I'm going back to add more colors is kind of a pain because it's like I'm all up in here and there's a bunch of crap going on. But yeah. Anyway, I'm excited about making the little felt hearts. I hope they come out at least 60% as good as I envision them to be. I am both incredibly lazy and kind of a perfectionist when it comes to my own stuff, but also not. I will fully admit to being easily frustrated with new projects if I'm not as good at them as I think I should be, which is a problem that I need to work on. It's also why I ended up frogging that hat I mentioned earlier twice. Because it was also so messed up that I could not figure out what the hell I'd done. So, oh, there's a third color in there. Wow, son of a biscuit. Okay. But I've found some really cute like pictures on Pinterest and Etsy of other ones, and I'm not doing this to make any money. I just want them to be cute and have fun little things BTS related on them. So hopefully, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, it will work out. The whole I'm gonna make 40 a month for the next 5 months. Again, have I mentioned how lazy I tend to be? But I'm hoping that that's not mindless, but something I can do like in the evenings. I can make 1 or 2 each night, and or like do the beading each night and then like sew them shut and do the polyfill like on the weekends or something. I don't know. My ambitions will probably exceed my skill level. But maybe I don't know, be like Bob Ross. Happy imperfections, happy accidents. And not me screaming in frustration. Could go either way. Where am I? Down here. 2. Okay. Oh, shoot. That is not right. I'm in the wrong spot. Once again, son of a bitch. Alright, let me frog back again. I blame you guys. This is all your fault. All your fault. Alright, so I think that third one is, yeah, the third one's correct. Then this guy needs to come out and move over one. Oh, come on, man. What is going on? Okay. Try that again. Maybe? Kind of? Oh, I think I messed it up. Are we shocked? No, okay, I got it. That's only a little funky now. Alright. Oh boy. Alright. And there goes the floss. Okay, so I'm doing the top, not the bottom. So 1, 1, 2, 1, 1. Alright. So 1. Oof, mess. Alright. So I think I can go here. Alright. Well, we're all learning new things today. Like how to read a pattern. One. Okay, so that's that guy. And then one more. Alright. I do want to get some more. So this is, I guess we're going to make this one a little bit longer than I normally do because I do want to try and get at least this first round of green done as much as I can. And then I can start, I'll probably, so I'm working down here that you can kind of sort of see. But I figure I'll try and do some fill in a little bit more after I do this first round of green. Is that right? Oh, hey, that's right. So like, in this doesn't work when I do it on this side. Like, there's gonna be like a nice hole in here, which is gonna get, I think, the third color gray that I have somewhere. Maybe? No. Yes? Yeah, this one, 414. But I want to get the green in here first because it's much more of a pain in the butt to stitch with this stuff than with any of these other colors. Like there's just like, yeah, whatever. You'll see in a minute. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, and then 2. Okay, but over one more. Okay. So anyway, glad February is about over. I even complained about it on Facebook. And I don't post on Facebook very often. I deleted it off my phone a while ago, and it was honestly one of the best things I've ever done for myself. Because it's just too much. So I do occasionally check it, but I only do it on my laptop. And I don't really post a whole lot. I just kind of sort of check in, look for curio cabinets on Marketplace because I need a second one to go in this corner. And occasionally post snarky crap on people's walls and then peace out again. Oh yeah, so I complained about February, and I was like, this isn't vague posting, because it wasn't meant to be. I was just complaining about February, because February's the worst, for no particular reason other than it's February. It's like the armpit of the year. Well, no, that's August. February is like I don't know. I hate February, guys. And I will complain about it to literally anyone who will listen. I was like, this isn't vague posting, I swear. And I, of course, got the, are you okay? From somebody. I was like, really? I'm not vague posting. Nothing has happened. I just hate February. And I thought that was kind of funny. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then 2 across. And then 1. Okay. So, but I might have talked about this before. I don't remember. So you get to hear about it again. So I deleted, I'm sure I've talked about this before because me deleting Instagram off my phone at the beginning of December is kind of the reason why I have this channel, because I started watching a lot of YouTube and I was like, hey, you know what? Maybe I should do this. But I did end up re-downloading Instagram and I put it in the hidden folder on my phone. And let me tell you, I am very much an out of sight, out of mind person. With whatever implications you want to take from that. So I have a tendency to forget it exists, which is fabulous for, my phone usage and also my mental health. And I feel like, I know, like, analog bags, like, I hear a lot about that and, like, going analog and, like, not everything needs to be a trend, but, like, I'm all for people getting hobbies that keep them off the internet. And I love creative, obviously I'm doing a whole YouTube channel on my hobbies. I just like being creative and using my brain for that, I guess. I guess I could do that. Might have enough yarn. Yeah, I do. Yarn. I keep calling this stuff yarn. It's floss. I mean, I'm all for, if you need an analog bag to stay off your phone when you're out and about, then do it. I don't carry that much crap with me, and I can't really do tote bags because they kill my shoulders. But, like, I've always got, I have Kindle on my phone and books, iBooks or whatever. So it's not like, I literally always have a book with me, and I'm literally always reading something. It might be trashy fan fiction, it might be wonderful fan fiction, but I'm literally never not reading something. And I have started carrying my physical books with me as well, when they're not, huge hardcovers that I don't want to carry because, again, things that will hurt my shoulders. Um, I don't always manage to, read in downtime instead of doom scrolling, but it's a good thing to do, and I highly recommend it. Reading, and I did like crossword puzzles, and I do like crossword puzzles. They're pretty great. Um, yeah. So anyway, this has probably gotten about long enough. I've gotten a bit of green done. I honestly, and I did a little bit of the light gray down here as well. So I'm doing good. I'm getting there. I'm maybe halfway done. I am ready to be done with this one. I do get, I'm not going to stop, but I do tend to get kind of bored. Shocker. Um, but I'm ready. I'm ready for new things, which is probably why I'm going to start the hat, and I need to start the little heart thingies. I gotta find a heart shape that I can use as a template. So, yeah. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you got some work done on your own project today. Hope you're having a good weekend. If you're in the same general vicinity as me, enjoy the weather. Um, yeah. Let me know if there's anything else you want me to try out on video. Because I haven't done anything that I'm bad at yet. Which was part of the premise of this, was to, maybe the hearts will be that of some, but hopefully not. Um, Maybe the hat will be. God knows I've messed up knitting hats twice now, 3 times, 2 or 3 times. Um, but yeah, let me know what you're working on. Tell me what you're looking forward to. Spring is almost here. We will make it. February's over. And yeah, throw me a like, hit subscribe if you'd like to hang out with me while I talk about random crap and work on my projects. Until next time, I'll see you. Bye.